These are tight. That's not really doing much, but made me feel better putting it on. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. It is freaking cold. We're in Pennsylvania and it's cold. So as y'all know, we got that famous celebrity guest, Brittany. And Brittany yesterday went on an adventure. Ow, hey, stay out. And got me a quick hitch.
And we picked the coldest day of the year to get it out of my car.
Right? All worked up, aren't you? There it is. We got it, Brittany.
Got it.
We got it. Well, we are en route to the next stop. So when I first said this, I said we had 2 stops to do. Now we got 3. Well, one at Brittany's, picked up the quick hitch. There's a few people that said quick hitch. There's a few people that said, there's a handful of people that said quick hitch and something else. There was a few people that actually said what both things are. There's one person that said the third thing that we're gonna get. Ooh, look at that. Nice fleet of R models. Yeah, I love to see it. So if you don't know, Mac was made here in Allentown. Allentown, and then I think there's some West Coast ones and some Canadian ones, but Mac's still here. Granted, Mac did get bought by Volvo, I think, so the new Macs are not as, they're not rugged like an older Mac. But we're gonna jump across. I'm gonna stop at Waffle House. It's been a while, get some breakfast, and then we'll get going. The first stop, he said anytime after 10, so it is 8:08 right now, so we got plenty of time. And we will see what we get into today. It is freezing. It's even worse at home, which that's, you know, how the weather goes. I saw somebody in Vermont, I think Mitchell O'Neill, it's -26 where he is, so yeah, definitely a chilly one today. My brother's pickup, oh, it's 12 here, so it's a lot warmer here than, I think home is 6 or 5, so, but yeah, we'll get down the road and get some food and get going. Yep, we're in Amish country. What's up, buddy? So, cruising along. Say hello, everybody. What are you doing? We've been seeing nice trucks, decent weather, 15 degrees out. Yeah. Nice, peaceful day. We've been here before. Gonna go watch previous videos. Oh yeah. So we've stopped there. Me and Colburn, we did that whole tour this spring when he picked up his dyno, and I actually ended up buying a set of discs. So we stopped there, we drove around, checked everything out. So if you haven't watched previous videos, slide back. There's like 200 of them in a row all summer long. We'll see how much we get daily uploads this year. Once we get into some crop work, some wrenching, things like that, we'll see if we can get a streak going on it or what. So I always appreciate you guys watching along. That helps motivate me to keep them coming out. It's wild down here. It's beautiful country. And people say, well, yeah, it's part of the U.S. when I say beautiful country. It just means the scenery and everything else. Like, I know it's a lot of Amish and Mennonite and whatnot, and land prices are absolutely through the roof, but you gotta admit, it's some awesome ground, awesome infrastructure for farming. Even though urban sprawl is pushing more and more farm ground into house lots and whatnot. Quick stop at Sheets, get some fuel. If you haven't been to Sheets, recommend it. They're made to order food, top notch. But yeah, probably put half a thing of fuel in this. I'm not sure how many gallons this holds. Half a tank. So 31 gallons I put in. $4 a gallon, $3.99.9. So, you know, not $4 yet, but yeah, $125, and I put equivalent of half a tank in. That's crazy. What's fuel prices in your guys' area? I know everybody in Europe, you guys' fuel prices are ridiculous to begin with, but yeah, $4 a gallon for diesel. We were paying 60 cents for off-road diesel a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Alrighty, Facebook Marketplace deals. The guy said, oh, GPS doesn't really take you to a good address, so just meet at the Turkey Hill gas station. Go from there. So I don't know where we're going. You never know how these deals work out, but I found this one on Facebook and I was like, okay, let's give it a go. It's priced right. Anybody know what we're getting yet? Yeah, there's some really good guesses. So got some people that guess both things. I guess we'll see. I guess he's got it loaded up. So we are gonna follow this guy. Yeah, the box looks weathered, but I'm really not that worried about a box that's been sitting around. So we got our first thing, quick hitch. Some people guessed that. And then that box, we got a hoop building, 30 by 65 by 15. So there was a few people that guessed that. I'll be reaching out, I'll message, get your email, we'll send you a shirt. This thing's a little heavy. Oh, it is going in. Goes all the way in without. Got a little bit more, but damn close. I was hoping it would shut it, but I don't think so.
It's not gonna.
No. Well, it's in there sideways. Tailgate's halfway. Good. My brother's pickup only had one strap. I didn't think about that. But we'll stop, get some more straps. Get all the legs. Yeah. So this is 30 by 65 by 15. It's weathered box, but everything is in there. Just been sitting for a while, so hopefully the canopy's good. We'll see. The price was a lot better than buying a new one. That's for sure. A lot better than any of the auction prices too. So I got in the habit of bringing a box with 2 of every size t-shirt. So I'll hook this guy up. Mechanic works on Willys as his little niche. I don't know if this is H.W. Welch Co. I don't know if that's his or not, but we got the box in there. We're gonna stop at Tractor Supply, get some more straps because we got another stop to make. But yeah, H.W. Welch Co. So company. So he had it, he was gonna put it up as a temporary building, and then so he didn't need a permit and whatnot, and then he finally pulled the trigger, he said, and he said his permit was gonna cost $1,100. And then he decided not to do it because of $1,100, and then he went back and years later and said he wanted to do it, and they said, okay, it's going to cost you $1,200 or $1,500. So he's putting up a 30 by 50 building, and that's why he bought one and never used it. So I paid $3,800 for that box. I hope everything's there. He wanted 52 something, 52.50 originally, and then he came down to 42.50, and that's when I messaged him, and then I offered him 35, and we settled on 38. So, well, I messed up. We will not be going to one of the stops. I wanted to go to Outback Toy, but yeah, I guess we won't be going to that because they close at lunchtime. So, and it is 11:37. So that's more disappointing. But it's probably better because yeah, it can get expensive fast there. We went there this spring. I've been there twice this year. So, I didn't buy anything last time, but I did buy the plows. I do have a 7520 toy tractor to go with the plows that I have purchased. I have to pick it up. I purchased that maybe a month ago, maybe more. But yeah, so we're gonna, I guess we better go get some lunch. I got some buddies that live down here, and we'll see what they're up to. Yeah, just parked out. Look at this, Pennsylvania plates. My job depends on ag. That's Massachusetts. Quick lunch with my buddies here. So they work at C&H. We went to school together, actually. The one's parents' dairy farm, family's dairy farms, actually. Father's real good friends with them. So Kevin Hansen. But we're gonna head on down. We got one other stop to make. We gotta stop in New Holland and get some extra ratchet straps. Wasn't thinking. I was hoping this would all fit in the bed, but it did not, so we're gonna grab a few extras so that we have them for the next thing. Cutting across some back roads here, down into New Holland, and this on the right is Keystone Concrete. They build concrete walls like we got, the feed bunks. I've been here many times. So there's some T-walls and some feed bunk walls and everything else that could possibly be built by concrete. They do it. So this is New Holland, Pennsylvania, New Holland, ag and construction. They do a lot of stuff in there. It's a huge campus. I did get to go in there. Kevin gave me a tour inside of what he does. They do like test and development stuff of it, of hay tools. So I got to go in, saw some of the autonomous stuff that they were using in vineyards, stuff like that. Not this trip. This was like a year and a half ago. So pretty neat stuff. Big place. Definitely a big place. A lot of people, it seems, from Cobleskill have ended up there at some point. Yep. So we'll get down here and swing into Tractor Supply. We got ratchet straps. We're good. Here's something we don't have in the Northeast, which we should. You don't see many belly pan scrapers. But 9400 with a chrome stack with some fat tires. That is a hell of a rig. Like, for those of you who do not know, they use that to actually move dirt. So, had to get a picture of it. But they're leveling, land leveling with dirt, so it's got a laser on it. It scrapes what it needs to, and then it picks up, and then they bring it from there, and it dumps it back out. You just don't see a lot of that. We got bulldozers and rock trucks and everything else. You don't see many once you get up into the Northeast, but once you get out of it, it's quite a bit. Amish country. Look, they got the blinker going. They got it all. Some of these buggies, if you do not know, are extremely like blinged out. Nice wooden floors, electricity, radio, underglow. So if you didn't know that, the Amish really aren't as disconnected from electricity and whatnot as most make them seem. Some definitely are more than others, but yeah, different world. It's 28 degrees. Yanko's got the window down. How's that window? Pretty good? Okay, good talk. We'll get backed out of here, as y'all saw. That's a bit of workout. Whew, I'm sweating. I gotta see which way I'm leaving out of here. There was a cat, so I couldn't let Yank up because that was gonna be like a field day. But got those loaded up. He wanted 1,000 for him. Offered him 8, and he's got a Duffy Ag shirt. So now he's part of the channel. So got him for 8, $100 a tire. Those will look good on the white truck. Let's see where we're going. Holy, this must have just happened because they're putting up signs and everything else. Let me see. What? Wow. Alrighty, 5 hours to go of driving to get back. So overall, this trip has been a success. Hopefully this building is what I need. It's not gonna be the best thing, but it's gonna be way better than what I was doing. So someday, when I get the funds, when I get mostly the funds, I got the vision. we'll focus on doing my dream shop, like an 80 by 120, overhead cranes, drive through, some way to wash equipment in the winter, probably in the same bay, but enough that I can have projects next to projects, and still get 2 semis in. Yeah, someday. That's like a 5 to 10 year plan. So hopefully this temporary building gets me to a point where I can actually have some more projects that are intermittent. Usually I got one project and we got to finish that because it's in the way of the other project. So we got that. We got the tires. So those tires seem really good for what I'm going to do with them. Pretty aggressive. They're going to go on the white truck so we can take the floaters off. Floaters will go back on in probably during hay, or if it's a wet spring, if we're field spreading. So that's my plan. But being able to run on the road long distances without floaters will drastically save those tires. And floater tires, the set of them is like 65 almost. Those exact tires are probably $95 to $10,000. So with rims and everything else right now. Last time I looked, they were $2,100 a tire. So yeah. And then the quick hitch, we're gonna get that all rigged up, make sure it's good, get pins for it. That will go on the 7520, which the point of a quick hitch makes hooking up way easier. My main thing, plowing, hooking up the plows, it will make sure that I don't wear. Oh, the cold's got me. The actual cold weather. Doing work, physical activities in the cold got me coughing. So there's not enough, that much, it doesn't wear my actual arms on my 3-point hitch. We'll make sure everything's tight there. But the main thing that I wanted a quick hitch to keep the 3-point hitch arms from smashing around all the time when we're doing stuff. So cleans the tractor up, and that's a period correct hitch. So that's a 10 or a 20 series hitch. But we're gonna run along right into Jersey because we're in southern PA. Philly's over to our right somewhere here. We'll go right into Jersey, then we'll go up and we'll be on the closer part to the city. So we'll probably jump across George Washington Bridge. I think that's how the GPS is going to take us. And then we'll see a different scenery. So we'll be right downtown. Which it's been a quick minute since I went across there. I've been staying north. Yeah, give you a little update. And it's 4:30, so we should be home around 9 something, maybe 9:30. Probably 10 by the time we stop, get some food and some fuel and see what else we get to. Got out to do a check. We're actually looking pretty good still. That tire actually has a strap through it. That tire's strapped. That's still good. Alrighty. There's a friggin' big ship over there. What is that loading? Or loading or doing something. It looks like it's docking. It's got a tugboat pushing against it. Oh, there's another big ship over there. Well, I don't know if you guys can see any of this. So, oh, definitely can't see nothing now. So yeah, I think when we go over this bridge, we get to Jersey. There you go, big boat offloading or loading or doing something. That's cool. Boats amuse me. That looks like natural gas tankers over there. I think. I watched a YouTube video the other day on that one in Siberia or whatnot. Yep. New Jersey. Because that's Newark Airport. I used to actually connect through there quite a bit when I worked for De La Valve Corporate. So I used to fly every week, 4 or 5 flights a week usually. counting the connections and whatnot, but sometimes more. Travel all over the US and Canada and parts of South America. Yeah, don't miss that one bit. Living out of hotels and different town every week. It's fun for a period, but it definitely gets old. George Washington Bridge. Stop traffic. Well, that's pretty cool. So there's the bridge right in front of us. And we're pretty well stopped. So yeah, to our right is New York City. Oh, there's cars, but on the other side of the cars is New York City. Great view. It actually looks halfway decent from here. This bridge, though, this bridge is tired. I've never been across this bridge, I think, when there hasn't been, like, a ton of traffic. So, well, the bridge that we usually is way up that way, so it wouldn't make sense to keep driving to go across because we're cutting across at a lower point. I guess I should roll down the tinted windows. There you guys go. There's New York City. It almost looks nice. I've been there a few times. Into Connecticut we are. So nothing has moved. This is a hell of a ratchet strap. This is all just a loose ends. Big fan of zip tying everything. But these are tight. That's not really doing much, but made me feel better putting it on. That's still there. You gotta go bathroom? I'll let him out, and then we'll get I got dinner, so I got myself some Chipotle in there, which, you know, I'm a big fan of tacos. Chipotle tacos are decent. You can't put too much on it, though. I know they haven't been the best towards farmers, but they still make a decent, quick food. But we'll let him go bathroom, and then we will keep it moving. So he's got dinner too. Got him a water as well. What a life. You gonna pee on some stuff, or what are you gonna do? Too many new smells. Yeah, hopefully we're out of any traffic for the rest of the night. We're like 2 hours and 50 minutes from home, so that's always nice. Whew. It's a little brisk. It's not that brisk though. Alrighty, bud. So on course today, we got some Poland Spring water. Let me fill your water dish up. Kind of need 2 hands for this. You having a good trip so far? How's the seating? Pretty good? So you see, you fill that, and then as he paws, it fills up, but then it floats back up. There's your water. I'll set that back down there. Alrighty. I'm not sure what exactly we're eating. Usually I switch up his food. I don't know if it's steak, red meat, I don't know, bison. But he gets 1 scoop. Come on. Okay. So I'm gonna eat my food, then we're gonna keep on trucking. Well, we made it home. We didn't lose anything. That's always a plus, right? It's freaking chilly. Glad my pellet stove is still running. Otherwise it'd be real cold when I get home. What are you doing? You've been sleeping, so now you're all revved up? Oh. Alrighty, so the plan is I gotta move some stuff around where this is gonna go. And then I think Andy's gonna be on the channel in the next video. We're gonna set this up. So that's the plan, because there is snow coming, so I'd rather have it set up based on the manual for this one. Doesn't like a huge snow load, so we just got to make sure we keep the sides cleaned off and we don't have an issue there. But other than that, I think we're gonna be pretty good with a 30 by 65 by 15. I'll be able to back a whole truck in and have other stuff that I'm working on at the same time. And the main goal is just to keep it out of the weather. So it's gonna be chilly in there. We can get some supplemental heat in times, but overall, it's when you take a project apart and then it snows and all your stuff's on the ground, or you got to work around all the frozen stuff. So I'm hoping this helps. We got the tires and the quick hitch, so that was a good day. Real good day. But hey, let's go. I guess we're gonna go to bed. It's late. Tell everybody goodbye. Oh, that's goodbye. So appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing. I'm gonna go through and see who actually, I just got home, who actually guessed the quick hitch and the hoop building. There were some that did, so you guys are good. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.